All right, well, my name is Miesha, and I am the Executive Director of Sweetwater Economic Development, and just want to thank everyone for being here today. I would also like to thank our sole sponsor, TSTC, for their venue, for the breakfast, for the drinks, and also for lunch that we will be having here in a bit. I'd like to thank our partners, the Sweetwater Chamber of Commerce, Sweetwater Economic Development, the Governor's Office, and Texas Workforce Commission. So a little about myself. I was born and raised here in Sweetwater, and I'm deeply committed to serving our community. I'm married to my best friend, Zach Adamez. We have 2 children, Asher and Harper, and are expecting our third in spring of 2025. While I'm not following them around to their sports and activities, I enjoy golfing and traveling with my family. Professionally, I have a Bachelor of Science in Accounting from Western Governors University and a background in business management from Angelo State. I've worked in renewable energy consulting for over a decade, which ultimately led me to join Sweetwater Economic Development in 2019. Since 2021, I have served as our executive director, where I focus on strategic growth for Sweetwater. I'm proud of what we've accomplished in Sweetwater during my time here in my role, including attracting new businesses, expanding housing, creating job opportunities, and enhancing our parks. Every day, I'm motivated by the potential of Sweetwater and the opportunities to make a difference in the community that I love. Next, I'm going to introduce our President and CEO of the Sweetwater Nolan County Chamber of Commerce, Karen Hunt. As the Executive Director for Sweetwater and Nolan County Chamber, Karen has worked diligently to build relationships and better communication across Sweetwater and the communities of Nolan County. Whether it's promoting this sweet piece of Texas, playing host, tour guide, leadership facilitator, or problem solver, Karen has taken pleasure in all roles she has been called to perform. A native of Sweetwater, Karen graduated in 1984 from Sweetwater High School and proudly supports the Sweetwater Mustangs. In 1985, Karen married her husband, Al, and for the past 39 years, they have built their home and raised 3 beautiful children. Karen received her Bachelor in Accounting from Southwestern University, but to better pair with her husband's career as an educator and coach, she soon pursued a career in teaching, which lasted 26 years prior to her role at the Chamber in 2018. In her free time, Karen enjoys outings with her family, such as camping and concerts, girls' trips involving lots of laughter, and working in her yard. So please welcome Karen.
Thank you, Miesha. And yes, I get to be the cheerleader of Sweetwater, and I love it. I love my job, and I love being here with you all today. Before I go on with my welcome, I'm going to do a little cheerleading right now for the work that happens in our Economic Development Office under the leadership of Miesha Adamas and Ethan Wittenberg. You know, it wasn't long ago, we were at an event, and Miesha stated that Sweetwater's median age not long ago was 59. And just until recent years, they've updated that number, and that number is now 39. Sweetwater is aging backwards, so to speak, and I'm so proud of our youth and our youth leadership, and that is evident in our 2 DECA tables at the back from Sweetwater High School. We hope we're growing our own. We hope we're growing our own leaders. I know Miesha and Ethan, both being graduates of Sweetwater High School, we're so proud of our own. We're so proud of the leadership that's coming out of 810 East Broadway and that beautiful home called the Simmons House, where we get to partner together as the Chamber in the first floor and the Economic Development Office in the second floor, and it's really, really a good, happy home. And that being said, let me move on. I'm so pleased to see and to get to visit this morning with Robin Wortham from Stan Lambert's district office in Abilene. Robin, thanks for coming. And slipping in being unnoticed, Cheryl Decordova with Senator Charles Perry's office out of San Angelo, District Director. So welcome both of those. I believe Stan's going to be here in a little bit. He's a little bit road weary, so he may slip in and stand at the back. But anyway, thank you to our representatives in our senator office for being here with us again on this day. We're proud to be part of the Office of the Governor's Texas Economic Development and Tourism Small Business Summit. We love showing off the asset of TSTC Sweetwater. Woo! I've got some of you on the back. I should have heard a whoop. We are so proud of this facility, and it cleaned up very well this morning. I loved walking in and seeing how well you've dressed it up, and great job to Rick Nelson in the back and Chef Omar and their staff for working with the Office of the Governor's crew and getting this set up and comfortable for you today. And that's what I want for you and wish for you today, is that you be comfortable, that you gain information, and I just welcome you all and thank you all for being here. And elementary teacher in me is going to have to say October 31st and happy Halloween. So bear with me just a moment. I hope today you find yourself in a frightfully good mood and not at all spooked at being here at the summit today. I know you're going to walk away with great information and treats of knowledge that each of our resource vendors, thank you all vendors, are here to share and help you with today, as well as our panelists and speakers. I hope you're not at all tricked by the naysayers that say small business is difficult and it's too hard, and that today you'd walk away knowing you have resources and great minds that are willing to work with you and walk it with you. So I do want to just say on behalf of the Chamber and our partners with the Governor's Office that are working with you today, we welcome you here. Please, the Chamber office is in the back. My staff is there. We'll be sitting with the seat and the Sweetwater Chamber office. If there's anything we can do, answer any questions, direct you in any way, please do not hesitate to ask. I will close, though, first by also recognizing Bobby Hanson slipped in on me, Senator Ted Cruz, U.S. Senate office. Thank you for coming over from Abilene as well. So, yes, relax, enjoy yourself today, get much information, and welcome to Sweetwater. And I always like to end with, Sweetwater is by far the sweetest place. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Very festive. Next, I'll introduce Michael Reeser, Chancellor and CEO of Texas State Technical College. As Chancellor and CEO of the Texas State Technical College, Mike Reeser leads the only statewide public two-year technical college system with 11 campuses across Texas. Under Reeser's leadership, TSTC has become well known as an innovator in high education operations. Two of the most noteworthy innovations are the returned value funding formula, a state funding method based solely on student employment outcomes and not on enrollment census, and the money back guarantee, an enrollment assurance program that refunds tuition to students who can't find a job after earning a TSTC degree. Prior to being appointed as Chancellor in 2010, Reeser served TSTC in various roles, including Chief Financial Officer, College President, and Dean of Instruction. In the early half of his career, Reeser was a banker who served in executive and management roles in Houston and Waco. Reeser is married and has 4 grown children. He holds a Bachelor of Science degree from Texas A&M and a Master's of Business Administration from the University of Texas in Arlington. So please welcome Mr. Reeser.
Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is in West Texas today. Wowie. My job is to welcome you, and I'm going to do that, but you can't give me the microphone and expect that I'm not going to expand on that just a little bit. Texas is the state for business, isn't it? Yeah. And it doesn't matter if you're talking about big business, small business, we are the place. This event is an example of how Texas puts a priority on business and the prosperity that it drives for every single one of us. Look at the vendors we have here that are all state agencies and others alike whose focus is a prosperous business environment. Workforce Solutions, TWC, the Ag Department and Rural Development, DIR, and all of these are resources that Texas applies to that mutual prosperity. Even our higher education system has a strategic plan that is oriented to the workforce needs of the Texas economy. And of course, we think a shining example of that is Texas State Technical College, whose public funding comes solely from the employment outcomes of our graduates. A leader in the nation in terms of results-oriented public funding for higher ed. And so, given our workforce focus, it is a huge honor for TSTC to host this event today. We're really excited. On the big business end, Texas is the home of more Fortune 500 headquarters than any state in America. We have more relocations to Texas every week than any other state. Governor Abbott has won the Governor's Cup for more than 20 years in a row. I suggest it's time to call it the Texas Cup, because it has a permanent home right here in Austin, Texas. So with that, I have to say on behalf of the entire TSTC family, who spends every day of our working life focused on a prosperous workforce for Texas, we are delighted to host the event today, and we hope you have a really wonderful and productive conference. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Reeser. Next, I'll introduce Chandra Eggemeyer. She's the West Texas Regional Representative with the Texas Economic Development and Tourism Office with the Office of the Governor. As the Texas Economic Development and Tourism Representative for the 25-county West Texas region, Chandra Eggemeyer covers a lot of ground in assisting EDCs, city and county officials, and businesses growing in the Texas economy. Prior to the governor's office, Chandra worked as an economic development specialist for the Texas Department of Agriculture and as a local government and business advocate for the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. Chandra began her public service career as a congressional aide in the U.S. House of Representatives. She also spent time in the private sector in economic development and construction project management. Chandra graduated from Abilene Christian University with a bachelor's degree in political science and received her Master of Public Administration from Angelo State University. So please welcome Chandra.
Thank you, Miesha, for that introduction. It's my privilege to represent the leadership of the Texas Economic Development and Tourism Office at today's Governor's Small Business Forum here in Sweetwater. From the Gulf Coast to the High Plains, more than 3 million small businesses support their communities and employ fellow Texans with positive impacts, and not only on our commerce, but also on our culture. Recent years have not been easy for small businesses, but time and time again, Texas's small businesses have proven their resiliency by being creative and innovative while serving their local communities. Our office and our local partners are excited to be here today to provide timely, relevant, and actionable information to assist aspiring entrepreneurs and existing small businesses building upon their knowledge and local network to assist in making their businesses stronger. I would like to thank our partners and sponsors, Sweetwater Economic Development, Nolan County Sweetwater Chamber of Commerce, and Texas State Technical College for inviting us into the community and supporting our efforts to assist local entrepreneurs and small businesses. We would also like to recognize the Texas Workforce Commission for supporting our efforts to take these small business summits to 15 Texas cities each year to provide programming to build strong businesses here in the great state of Texas. Thank y'all. I would like to recognize our small business team members who have worked to put this event together and are here to assist you. Jarvis Brewer, small business advocate and team lead. Where's Jarvis? Brian Roller, business assistant specialist and event coordinator. Sandra Sanchez, business assistant specialist in the back at our table. And David Menchaca Garcia, business assistant specialist. He's also at the back table at the vendors. Lest I forget, I want to thank our resource provider partners who travel with us around the state to serve as a reminder to all of us just how important our work is. If I could get our resource providers to stand and remain standing, I would like you to turn your attention to the screen for just a few seconds to see the names of the organizations that have joined us today. Thank y'all. There's our resource providers on the sides. During our networking breaks, please take time to visit and network with these resource providers that are here today at the tables. You may not need their services today, but down the line, they could be a valuable resource for you, your business, or even a friend. They've got some great programs that I encourage you to stop by, grab some cards, and check them out. So again, thank you, resource providers, for being here. The Texas Economic Development Tourism Office is committed to making Texas a place for businesses to succeed, and our office will continue to assist small businesses, which are the foundation of Texas's strong economy. At this time, please turn your attention to the video screens for a few words from our Governor, Greg Abbott.
Hi, this is Governor Greg Abbott. Welcome to the Governor's Small Business Summit, and thank everybody for being part of this exciting event. The more than 3 million small businesses in our great state are the backbone of the great Texas economy. Thanks to small businesses, Texas leads the nation in economic expansion. And we are the #1 state for job creation in 2023. Texas is also a top state for women, minority, and veteran-owned businesses. And we lead the nation in small business growth. Men and women willing to take a risk, dig deep into their own pockets, and stake their future on an idea have long written the story of Texas. That pioneering spirit still fuels our shared prosperity today. Together, we are all building a bigger, better Texas for the next generation. May God bless you all. And may God forever bless the great state of Texas.
Okay, now before we get into the exciting stuff and start our panel sessions, on the screen is a timeline of today's activities. Between each of these sessions, we strongly encourage everyone to take advantage and visit with our various state, regional, and local agencies, and service providers that have graciously joined us today to connect businesses and entrepreneurs with the resources to assist them in their business journey. Also, during today's event, please take advantage of a free headshot set up back here with the photographer. Every business owner should have a nice headshot in their portfolio in today's digital age. This free service is being provided by the Office of the Governor's Small Business Assistance Team and is located right back there. There's two sets of restrooms here for those of you that don't know. If you go straight through this exit right here, there's marked restrooms in here. And then there's also some around this corner through the cafeteria. There are two exits if you need to get some fresh air outside. One right here to your right, and then if you turn left and go down this hallway, you can find another exit outside. Also, following this event, a survey will go out where you can provide your feedback and help the Office of the Governor shape these events for the future. Now we'll have a quick break, and please help yourself to some breakfast, drinks, and we will start our first panel session at 9:50.